Welcome to my channel. Wren thought she'd take you for a little tour of the garden. So she's just about to venture outside and see what she can show you. We had a horrendous downpour and even the gutters are overflowing, so it's going to be very soggy out there, I'm afraid. But if we don't take this video, we'll probably never get around to taking it. So without further ado, we'll head off out to the garden. Wren is showing off the dahlias in this planter. Some of them are very pretty. They're wet because we've had this huge downpour of rain. Some oranges and some pinks. Okay, and we'll move on to see what else we've got to show you. We've got a new rosed plant. This is called Remembrance. And yes, we'll be planting it for our dear Percy. And then I've got this beautiful, oh gosh, the name escapes me at the moment, but it's got two different colours in it. It's got the beautiful orangey reds and obviously the yellows, and that's looking pretty good. I repotted my blueberries last week. I'm going to keep them in pots for now because we still don't have a fruit cage made. But I did have a really good crop of blueberries, and there's still 3 on there. Got a lime and a lemon tree, and our Christmas tree that's always up, and a geranium which doesn't have any flowers in it at the moment. And in the front garden, the poor rose that was looking spectacular yesterday is looking rather soggy today. I planted quite a few roses down here. And some rhododendrons. And thanks to the rain, the weeds are now coming up like nobody's business. So I'm going to have to get in here and weed. We've got an amazing carpet of those flowers anyway. You can hear the sea roaring in the background. It's quite wild out there. Some passion flower with a bee that's just landed on it, and lots of passion flower fruit, which unfortunately aren't really edible like normal passion fruit, which is a real shame. I think they're edible, but they don't taste very nice. But the actual flowers themselves, very pretty. Here we have a pond. Looks like there is only one flower out at the moment, and I will show you that in a minute. I've been doing a bit of clearing down by the pond as it was getting very overgrown. And there's the beautiful lily. We've got a few goldfish in here, but you won't see them. They're hiding. One's just swim past, but it's very difficult to see. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, it started away. I'm not sure what this flower is, but it is pretty. And we've also got some fuchsias. Here's one of the seats in our garden. This one is Percy's Rest. With the little placard we had made, and we can sit here and look out over his garden and at the sea in the distance. And that there is his resting place, and yes, That is an umbrella stand behind it, which is stopping the dogs from digging a hole, because they seem to have taken a liking to a little patch of ground that they want to dig. There's another seat there that overlooks the pond. Some more roses, again looking worse from where? From the huge downpour we had. It's still pretty pretty. Pretty pretty, very pretty. There we go. And that ugly board down the bottom is to stop the puppies going underneath the deck. Right, Wren's back. She hopes you enjoyed her tour of the garden, and she wants to show you show you my unusual Chihuahua model that my husband bought me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done already, and we'll catch you another time. Bye. And just to finish off the video with a couple of the dynamic duo. This is what my floor looks like now. A mess of toys, puppy pads for them to pee on that they don't use and completely ignore, and a little bed for them to rest on. They don't spend all their time loose. They do actually have a pen and a bed to sleep in when they need to be constrained. They've got their new collars on and they don't like them, so they're spending a lot of time itching, so we're getting them used to their collars. That's Simon there, and along comes Peter. So there's little Simon and little Peter and big heads. Yep. So yeah, they've got their new collars on, and as you can see, scrat, scrat, scrat. But no, they don't have fleas. They're just scratching because they don't like their collars and they're getting used to them. So, hello Peter. Hello Peter. So there we go. Two little puppies getting rather big. Simon is quite a lot bigger than Peter, and he's quite different build. And he actually has quite big paws considering he's a Chihuahua. And they're brothers, whereas Peter has dainty little paws. Anyway, we'll finish that there, and I will include another video on the end of another video at some stage of the puppies. No.